Here's a quick little update on the XK8. It's been a while since my last video, so I thought I'd show the progress, as there's been a bit to report. So far, the headlining is out, and the various bits I had to take off are in the boot, mainly, apart from those two. All the wiring is fine. Everything looks pretty nice in here. I managed to mess up replacing the headlining. I was going to recover the original biscuit, but a problem with the adhesive that I didn't foresee meant that it bled through on the old liner. So I'm going to have to source another biscuit or just bite the bullet and buy a new headliner, which I don't particularly want to do. So that's the inside. I've also been doing work on the exterior, and the biggest job has been to remove the massive dent that was in the rear quarter. I've almost finished doing that. That's today's progress. It's been a filling job, and then some very careful sanding down and reshaping. I'm quite pleased with that. So that's ready for spraying. I still have the wrong coloured wing on the front. I've decided that I'm going to spray that myself. I've got the paint to do it now, code MDZ, Platinum Silver. I'm also going to replace this wrong front bumper. Weirdly, I put its original bumper out in the sun over the summer, and it appears to have mostly reshapen, so I think I can probably reuse that, fill any little areas that are wrong, that are in the wrong shape, and then respray it. And that will hopefully fix this issue here. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. And same for here. I was going to replace the bonnet, but actually now I've got the paint, I might as well just push that back round so it's about the right shape. It won't take very much to bend that back. And then rub that bit down and paint it. Might end up doing the whole bonnet because there's a dent, if you can see it, but there's a dent somewhere there which offends me greatly, so that will probably end up getting resprayed. And similarly on this door, there was a large gouge that I didn't notice when I first bought the car. I filled the gouge and rubbed it back. It needs a little bit more rubbing back. I've noticed a couple of other spots that I'll need to do. This whole door is actually in pretty poor condition paint-wise, and so that'll get sorted out and get that repainted. I've got plenty of paint, so I thought I might as well do it while I'm here. Which bodywork wise then only really leaves these scabby bits on the sills and arches, which will be fairly easy to, I think I'm going to sandblast those back. I've still got plenty of sandblasting media left from when I did the XJS suspension. I think the plan is I'll take it out of the cabinet, take the gun out of the cabinet, mask up and glove up, and then blast this all back to good metal, rust treat it. Hopefully it won't require any welding, but we'll see. Other side, let's have a quick look at the other side. There's a tiny hole at the bottom of this one which I'm going to have to get welded. You can see that down there, but that's fine. That doesn't extend too far into the sill. It's only at the very end. So I'll get that fixed, and then similarly blast that back and get that painted. And they're actually not bad nick, these wheel arches. That's good news. So that's the state of play at the moment. I shall get this ready for painting. I've got to rub that back. There might be a tiny bit more filling to do. There's a tiny little imperfection up here where it's just not quite the right shape. There's a tiny imperfection there which I'll fix. But other than that, I'm actually quite convinced that's going to be okay. So that's it for now. That's everything from the XK8. Oh, the only other thing to say is I did successfully recover the A-post trims. So even though the headlining itself didn't go particularly well, the headlining, the A-post trims are looking pretty good. So they'll go back in once the new headliner is sorted. And I'll get rid of the cobwebs as well, which have now started appearing in the car. Never mind. Right, that's it for now. More later.